viewers, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is quite hot considering the legal matters involving social media usage and practicalities. It's a serious matter as I uncover the recent issues in Malaysia about the Act 244 imposed since 1981 upon whether there's a need for social media users to acquire license to produce, broadcast and distribute videos and films inside their social media accounts. So before I share this info with you, I feel the need to disclaim that all of these infos are based on what I read on the news, articles from a variety of sources. This video is only to clarify step by step on what's going on and why this issue has gotten so big in the first place. I'm not trying to create any hatred or provocative messages. I only compiled these infos and sum it up to make it simpler and easier for your understanding. My opinions here only stated at the end of the video, whereby I share my comments and views on the issues. So this is how it started. Based on the news published on 20th of July, National Film Development Corporation Malaysia, or as we know Finas, has accused Qatar-based broadcaster Al Jazeera of filming a documentary titled Locked Up in Malaysia's Lockdown and was published through social media platform without having the proper license. For those who don't know about it, this documentary is about the alleged mistreatment of migrants in Malaysia during the lockdown phase. Finas mentioned that they will give a full cooperation to the police in carrying out investigations against Al Jazeera under Section 22(1) of the Perbadanan Kemajuan Film Nasional Malaysia Act 1981, Amendment 2013, for carrying out filming activities in which in this case producing a documentary film without a valid license from Finas. So what the Act actually says? The Act shows Section 22(1) as stating that no person shall engage in any activities of production, distribution, or exhibition of films or any combination of these activities unless there is a license authorizing to the person to carry out such activities. Under Section 25 of the same Act, it is stated that any person who contravenes any provisions of the part of the law, which includes Section 22(1), is guilty of an offence. The same Section 25 provides for a punishment of a maximum fine of 50,000 ringgit or a maximum jail term of 2 years or both if a person is convicted of an offence under the Act, with a maximum daily fine of 10,000 ringgit if the offence is a continuing offence. This is what actually started the issues revolving on whether any imposition of these acts might have anything to do or might have acted the same on social media users who made, post and publish their videos on their social media accounts. So what happens next? On 23rd of July, Communications and Multimedia Minister Datuk Saifuddin Abdullah was asked by Kuang MP in Parliament to state whether all film producers must apply for a film production license and film shooting certificate called SSP, regardless of whether they are a mainstream media agency or a personal media that produces film on social media platforms or traditional channels. In response to the question, he answers that it is compulsory for producers of these films to apply for the license mentioned, regardless if they are from a mainstream media outlet or a personal media. Easily to put it, such license is required for the production, broadcasting and distribution of videos and films. However, he did not specify or clarify on what he meant by personal media, whether he's referring to personal media company or personal social media users. Kuang MP then continues to ask for further clarifications on whether the controversial documentary made by Al Jazeera was considered a film. Datuk Saifuddin then responded by quoting from Finas Act to define what he meant by films that covers on feature films, short subject films, trailers, documentaries, advertising filmlets, and any recording on material of any kind. Those statements made had given an inaccurate picture which led to various reactions and polemics among Malaysians. There are talks, there are commotions going on online, each voicing out personal opinions and views in regards to the issue from the crowds, influencers, celebrities, film producers, politicians, educators, students, youngsters, personal users, and even non-active users of social media. That's literally everyone. The main concern discussed is on the 50,000 ringgit fee to be paid to obtain the license. Several medias had covered this topic with some headlines stating that YouTubers will be bound by Act 244, Malaysians need to pay 50,000 ringgit for a license to upload videos on social media platforms. These kind of headlines, to be honest, freaks people out. Even I am freaking out. However guys, based on Finas terms in the application, the 50,000 ringgit is for the paid up capital, not the license fee. The license fee stands between 100 ringgit up to 400 ringgit, depends on the option specified. If you don't know what a paid up capital is the amount of money a company has received from shareholders in exchange for shares of stock. We as a personal media users and small content creators are not bound and classified under that. So why should we be included inside the terms? We basically use social media for personal purposes to create contents for fun, social engagement, for memories, or anything considered as common use. It's not for professional use. So in a later statement made by Datuk Saifuddin to clear the air, he explained that social media platforms like YouTube or TikTok did not exist when the Act was passed in 1981, and he said that the Act needed to be amended. He continues by reaffirming his stance to uphold the principles of media freedom and individual rights in social media. The minister stressed that social media users are free to use existing platforms like TikTok, YouTube, or any kinds of media to produce and upload normal videos as usual without having to apply for any license or fear of legal action being taken against them by Finas. Hence, the issues resolved for now. Comment. Based on the issues, what can we actually learn from it is that first one, we as a citizen always need to be alert on what happens in terms of current situation and not to be so quick to jump out into conclusions before we know what it is. Second, we as the readers or users need to always filter out the information received, do a little bit of research here and there, and seek more resources for clarity. Third one, we as citizens should continue exercising our rights to speak, voicing out opinions or good suggestions through social media platforms to help build a more solid bridge between us citizens and the government. Fourth one, media should continue collecting thorough material, be more transparent, spread authenticity news to people. Fifth one, social media platforms should not be practiced as a place to be biased, spread hate messages, or being provocative or tarnishing the image of individuals, body, society, corporations, or even nations without having a solid reasons or basis or evidence and have a balance or equal views from both sides. 6. Governments should start taking into considerations to look back into several laws or regulations that are not applicable nowadays to be amended in order to resonate with the current era. 7th, governments should maintain being proactive with their rapid response and quick actions in addressing or clarifying or combating any kind of issues circulating. 8. To all content creators out there, especially youngsters, keep on exploring your creativity and improve ourselves further in producing more quality positive contents after this. 9. Last but not least, let's be more responsible in terms of whatever we think, we say, or we act so that such issues won't recur later. Remember, spread love and not hate. So I hope that I help you guys to understand a bit on what's going on right now and how things are going. Hope my explanation clarifies the questions within your thoughts in regards to the matter discussed. That's all for today. Thank you for your time. Till we meet again for more contents like movie reviews and reaction videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give a thumbs up and share it. Love you guys. Ciao!